First ball of the over. Batter went for a solid front foot guard there.
Impressive bowling by the bowling team.
A tight fielder settings from the bowling team. Oh, this is such a good shot. He just waded into that one and it's gone for 4. Here he comes. Swing and miss.
That's a perfect delivery actually. The batter should not have missed it.
Here he comes. What a lovely shot. Ball stopped near the boundary line. Looks like we have a slow outfield today. Next delivery. Tried for the same shot. Another set of 2 runs.
This is a profitable over for the batting side actually.
Last ball of the over. What a lovely shot. Pushed it nicely through the gap towards the boundary.
Elegantly stepped forward and lofted it straight down the ground with sheer power and finesse. Remarkable shot by the bat.
That's the end of the over. 97 for 1.
It seems the bowler should have tried harder. Letting the batting team score this much runs can change the fate of the match. Coming into the attack now is Olivia Browns. She seems ready to make her mark in this over.
First ball of the over. Swing and miss.
That's a perfect delivery actually. The batter should not have missed it.
2 fielders are in long on and long off. Beautifully played and stunning shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Here she comes. A wild swing from the batter.
That's a perfect delivery actually. The batter should not have missed it.
Here she comes. 2 attempts, 2 misses.
I think batter needs to be more patient and selective with the shots.
Here she comes. Oh, that's another one.
What an impressive set of deliveries from the bowling team. They are showing the strength of their bowling lineup.
Last ball of the over. Nailed it. That is a really impressive shot. Oh, what a sensational stroke. He absolutely middled that one, sending it racing towards the boundary. With that, this over comes to an end. 105 for 1.
Bowling team did a good job there. Keeping the batting team from scoring such a low runs for the over shows their superb bowling. A new bowler takes charge at the crease, ready to start the next over.
First ball of the over. That ball strays down the leg side and it marks a wide.
That's a shaky start with a wide. I think the bowler needs to find the rhythm first.
Fine leg has a fielder inside the circles. 1 run for that ball. Here he comes. That's a solid shot there. Another single. Next ball of the over. Another wide delivery.
They must be a bit more cautious about giving extra runs to the batting team.
Here he comes. 2 consecutive wides.
That's a poor bowling from Delhi Capitals. Batting team is having a good over here.
Last ball of the over. Up into the air. What a catch. Excellent fielding by the bowling team.
This is a crucial wicket for the bowling side. They were eyeing this one for a while. Really outstanding performance. A flick of the wrist, but couldn't get past the fielder. Big dismissal for the bowling team.
That's the second wicket. 113 for 2. Next in the line is Freya Nielsen. Looks like she's ready to showcase her batting expertise. With that, this over comes to an end. 113 for 2.
Excellent over by the bowling team. Not only did they keep the runs to a minimum, but also picked up a crucial wicket. Really impressive. Olivia Brown steps up to bowl the last over of this inning. Let's see how well it goes.
First ball of the over. Lacked power, but still got the elevation there. It's taken. What a wonderful fielding there. I didn't think it would be a catch.
Now this is a critical loss for the batting team. The bowler didn't give the batter any chance to score. Batter tried to go for a big shot clearing the field, but could not quite get the timing right. Disappointment for the batter and delight for the fielding team.
That's the third wicket. 113 for 3. We have a fresh face at the wicket now, with a history of remarkable achievements. Here she comes. Batter couldn't place it right. A dot ball. Here she comes. Perfectly executed. That's a great way to get off the marks in style with a boundary. Here she comes. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Yeah, it is the last over after all.
Here she comes. Nice timing there. Just a single. Last ball of the inning. What a lovely shot. That's a great way to close the inning, sending the ball racing away to the boundary for a 4. And that wraps the last over. 122 for 3.
Even though the batters couldn't quite unleash the big finish they had hoped for, they still managed to add some quick runs despite losing a wicket.
That is the end of the first innings, and Delhi Capitals needs to gather a total of 123 runs. Let's move on to the second half of this gripping contest.
Leading the attack is Daniel Smith, all set to bowl the first over of the inning.
And here comes the opening batter, striding confidently, ready to set the tone for this innings.
With everything in place, let's start the second inning of the match.
First ball of the inning. Tried for a sweep there.
I think it's better to find their rhythm first and then settle into strokes.
Here he comes. A delightful stroke. Perfect timing. Batter comes to runs with a glorious 4.
That was a perfection. Got down low, reading the line of the ball expertly and swept it towards the boundary.
Here he comes. Tried for a sweep there.
It's better if they focus on precision rather than only power.
Here he comes.
That pitched perfectly. I think the batter couldn't time it well.
Here he comes. An impressive stroke from the batter. Looks like he's playing with the ball.
That's a big 6. The ball soared over the boundary with an incredible force. The only thing the fielders could do was look at in awe. Looks like this is going to be an interesting match. Batters would have to play really hard if they need to win this match.
Tried for a sweep there.
It's better if they focus on precision rather than only power.
And that's the end of the first over. 10 for none.
That's a good over, but bowlers should try to restrain the batter more. Otherwise, this could lead to victory of the batting team. A fresh bowler steps up to the crease.
First ball of the over. A classic straight drive. 2 runs. Both third man and fine leg is set in deep. 1 run for that ball. Next ball of the over. Good shot. That's another single. Here comes the next ball. Tried for the same shot. Again, they keep scoring singles.
Bowler seems to be making it tough for the batter to go for big shots.
Next delivery. That's gone. The ball sneaked through the batter's legs and crashed into the off stump. What a delivery.
There goes the first wicket of the batting team. Bowling team was waiting for this chance. Pressure mounts high for the batting team. That's an absolute peach of a delivery, crashing into the stumps and sending the batter packing.
First wicket down, 15 for 1.
Things are not looking good for the batting team now. They have not only lost a wicket, but also behind the required run rate as well.
Entering the ground now, a new batter, boasting an impressive track record. Last ball of the over. Bowler missed the mark there, sending it wide of the off stump. That's the end of the over, 17 for 1.
Excellent over by the bowling team. Not only did they keep the runs to a minimum, but also picked up a crucial wicket. Really impressive. The next over goes to Virat Singh. He looks determined to make a change here.
First ball of the over. And it goes high. There's a fielder there. And taken. Fielder took a great catch at deep mid-wicket. Incredible work, actually.
There goes another wicket of the batting team. Bowlers seem to be putting up a good fight here. Batter tried to send the ball over the ground for a 6, but failed to get the elevation right, resulting a wicket for the bowling team.
That's the second wicket, 17 for 2.
Absolutely brilliant performance by the bowling team. They are driving the batters to a corner with these wickets.
Next up, we have a right-hander on the batting crease. Looks like James Hussey is up for a great inning today. Here he comes. Oh, what a wild cover drive that could have been.
Yeah, only thing missing in that shot was timing.
Here he comes. Lofted it hard. Well fielded.
2 runs.
Next delivery. Nailed it. That is a really impressive shot. Ball stopped near the boundary line. Looks like we have a slow outfield today. Here he comes. Pushed it to the offside.
Again, another 2 runs. Virat Singh seems to be making it tough for the batter to go for big shots.
Last ball of the over. Tried for the same shot.
Again, another 2 runs.
With that, this over comes to an end. 25 for 2.
Excellent over by the bowling team. Not only did they keep the runs to a minimum, but also picked up a crucial wicket. Really impressive. A fresh face at the bowling end.
First ball of the over. Not enough power behind that shot. Stopped at third man.
That's just a single.
Here she comes. Three fielders on the offside. Tried for the same shot. Good effort by the fielder.
That's just a single.
Here she comes. Tried for the same shot. Saved by a fielder.
Again, one run for that ball.
Here comes the next ball. Batter couldn't place it right.
Bowler seems to be making it tough for the batter to go for big shots. No runs for it.
Last ball of the over. A delightful stroke. Perfect timing. Oh, what a sensational stroke. He absolutely middled that one, sending it racing towards the boundary. End of the over. 34 for 2.
It seems the bowler should have tried harder. Letting the batting team score this much runs can change the fate of the match. The next over goes to Virat Singh. He looks determined to make a change here.
First ball of the over. Beautifully played and stunning shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Next ball of the over. Oh, what a wild cover drive that could have been.
Yeah, only thing missing in that shot was timing.
Here he comes. Pushed it to the offside. 2 runs.
82 more runs. Need for Delhi Capitals. Enough of singles. Now they should try to boost their scoreboard.
Here comes the next ball. Nailed it. That is a brilliant stroke from Hussey. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
It seems to be a good over for Delhi Capitals.
Next ball of the over. Couldn't time that shot well. It caught the batter flush. That's a fierce delivery.
Batters need another 78 more runs. I think time has come for them to go for some big shots.
Good effort by the fielder.
1 run for that ball.
With that, this over comes to an end. 45 for 2.
It seems the bowler should have tried harder. Letting the batting team score this much runs can change the fate of the match. A new bowler takes charge at the crease, ready to start the next over.
First ball of the over. Pushed it straight. 1 run for that ball. Next ball of the over. What a lovely shot. What a lovely shot to find the boundary. Fine leg has a fielder inside the circle. Not enough power behind that shot. 1 run for that ball.
Batters need another 71 more runs. Now they should really try to step up their scoring pace.
Here she comes. I think he thought it was not worth the risk. Here she comes. Pushed it straight. 1 run for that ball.
Delhi Capitals need another 70 more runs. I think time has come for them to go for some big shots.
Last ball of the over. And again.
Again, 1 run for that ball.
With that, this over comes to an end. 53 for 2.
Bowling team did a good job there. Keeping the batting team from scoring such a low runs for the over shows their superb bowling. Daniel Smith steps up next, clearly set on making an impact in this over.
First ball of the over. Failed to get enough power on that hit. Could not send it past mid-wicket.
No runs for that ball.
Next ball of the over. What a lovely shot. That's a glorious shot. He met the ball sweetly and placed it perfectly. Both third man and fine leg is set in deep. An elegant cover drive attempt by the batter.
That's a brilliant yorker there. Lucky it's not hit on the wicket.
Next ball of the over. Beautifully played and stunning shot.
Batters need another 65 more runs. They really needs to try and up their score as fast as possible.
Here comes the next ball. Ouch, directly on the body. That must have certainly stung.
61 more runs. Need for Delhi Capitals. Now they should really try to step up their scoring pace.
What a lovely shot. Oh, this is such a good shot. He just waded into that one and it's gone for 4. That's the end of the over. 65 for 2.
It seems the bowler should have tried harder. Letting the batting team score this much runs can change the fate of the match. Stepping up to bowl the next over is a new addition to the attack.
First ball of the over. A delightful stroke. Perfect timing. Oh, this is such a good shot. He just waded into that one and it's gone for 4. Bowling team has a fielder stationed at deep square leg. A classic straight drive. Cut off by a fielder.
That's just a single.
Here he comes.
That pitched perfectly. I think the batter couldn't time it well. 52 more runs. Need for Delhi Capitals. Enough of singles. Now they should try to boost their scoreboard.
Well fielding at mid-off.
That's just a single.
Here comes the next ball. What a lovely shot. That's a glorious shot. He met the ball sweetly and placed it perfectly. Last ball of the over. That ball strays down the leg side and it marks a wide. With that, this over comes to an end. 77 for 2.
It seems the bowler should have tried harder. Letting the batting team score this much runs can change the fate of the match. Stepping up to bowl the next over is a new addition to the attack.
First ball of the over. Missed a sweep.
Looked like the batter tried to go for a boundary from leg.
A tight fielder settings from the bowling team. 1 run for that ball. Here he comes. Tried for a sweep there.
Batter couldn't time the ball well.
Here comes the next ball.
44 more runs needs for the batting team. Enough of singles. Now they should try to boost their scoreboard.
Here comes the next ball. Batter seems to be helpless against these deliveries.
Good line and length there.
Last ball of the over. Nailed it. That is a really impressive shot.
Delhi Capitals need another 44 more runs. They really needs to try and up their score as fast as possible.
That's the end of the over. 82 for 2.
Bowling team did a good job there. Keeping the batting team from scoring such a low runs for the over shows their superb bowling. Freya Nielsen is taking the ball. She seems to be bowling this next over.
First ball of the over. Nice timing there. 2 runs.
Fate of this game is already clear now. Batters have no chance now given the remaining deliveries.
No fielder on the third man. A well-timed flick. Just a single.
Now, this is not a target they can achieve in these deliveries. Bowling team might have already won this game.
Here she comes. Perfectly executed. Not enough power behind that shot. Ball slowed down just before the boundary. Here she comes. And again.
That's another 2 runs. Only 2 balls left. Seems like this is an easy win for the bowling team.
Next delivery. Beautifully played and stunning shot. Oh, this is such a good shot. He just waded into that one and it's gone for 4. Last ball of the match. And it is a wide delivery. There it is. The last ball of the match. Bowling team win this match.
Great performance by the bowling team. Even though the last ball went for a wide, that was not enough for the batting team to win.
Along with that, they win this game by 27 runs. Batting team tried hard, but the bowlers were ruthless against them. Very impressive performance by the bowling team, leading themselves to the victory.
Indeed, bowlers did a really great job there. A really wonderful game.
I think it's the time for us to depart. Until next time, cheers.